Consider supporting Sonicguru Productions on Patreon for just $1 a month, link below in the description. Well, that may be comedically true. The bigger question is, how? Hello and welcome to another episode of Blue Blur. I'm Sonicguru, and we're going to tackle the oldest question in Sonic's history. Where do the rings go? The question of where Sonic keeps all his golden rings is a constantly asked one, with even Takeshi Iizuka, the head of Sonic Team, being unsure of exactly where as well. Throughout the planet Sonic lives on, these rings appear everywhere, on the ground, in the air, and in monitors. To the average person, these rings are nothing more than a form of currency, as well as yen, to pay for everyday goods and claim when they hit the jackpot at the casino. In our world, gold is a bright, reddish-yellow, dense, malleable, and ductile metal in its purest form. While many great achievements are awarded with gold medals and such, many of these are gold-plated or are silver gilt. Even our monetary system ceased using gold coins in the 1930s. There's also the term gold standard, which is regarded as the highest grade of one thing of its type. Gold rings do exist, but these are used for engagements and weddings. But to Sonic, these rings are much more than unwanted proposals or pocket change. Unlike Mario though, who has pockets to keep all his coins and reset every 100, Sonic's ring count keeps increasing and eventually breaks the counter and is able to remain hypersonic for the next 10 real-time hours. But that leaves us with a different question. If Sonic doesn't always keep them on his person, where do they go? From my perspective, these are more than just shiny rings of rare metal. According to various sources, the origins of these rings differ depending on the various media, such as being created by science from either a Chaos Emerald or a Power Rock as seen in Sonic Sat AM, but as I said in a previous episode, in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, these rings seem to appear from the very planet they are on. So it may be possible that Light Gaia himself created these rings as a way to dispel the raw energy both he and Dark Gaia are expelling into the planet. With that, we can conclude that these golden rings are not just some rare circular metal, but are in fact magical and indeed powerful when collected in large quantities. So, with Sonic having a natural ability to absorb chaos energy and use it to his advantage, the rings would be no different as they come from the same source, Gaia. So instead of hoarding a load of rings or accessorize its arms with countless of them, Sonic is able to absorb the many rings he comes into contact with, essentially using them as fuel for his high-speed boosting and super state. But there is a con to this. When hit, the rings expel from his body, but only in a max of 20, despite having more than that. These rings are literally forming a bulletproof jacket for Sonic. Despite their protection, they can't stop you from being knocked back. More than that though, a large collection of these rings can also act as a key to the special stage. The special stage itself is a pocket dimension full of mazes and ring challenges, and where the Chaos Emeralds reside from time to time when not being left about the planet. The magic number to access the special stage is 50. Collect this many at the end of an act or pass a checkpoint and access is granted. Later, giant rings appear to give Sonic an easy way to access the special stage. And how many rings are these giant rings worth? That's right, 50. From all of this, I can assume that the hundreds if not thousands or millions of rings are sent to the special stage and are sent back to the planet on a regular basis. This is where the rings Sonic collects go. Given how often he travels between the dimensions, who's to say he doesn't have his own personal vault full of rings? Or an extra dimensional credit card? How does he pay for all those chili dogs? So what do you think? Does Sonic get his own personal vault in the special stage? Let me know in the comments below. This has been Blue Blur, thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check the description below or click on the annotation for more videos. And if you want to see future videos, be sure to like, share and subscribe to Sonicguru Productions. You can also support this channel over on Patreon. Thanks again everyone, I've been Sonicguru and I'll see you next time.